friends. Okay, it is Big Mama. Coming to you from the kitchen. Yeah, I might surprise y'all and be in another room one day. Now, tonight it is 5:20 right now. So I am trying to get supper going, and it's Friday night. And for those of you that have been around here long enough, you know it's two things that's going to happen tonight. If you're not being here, okay, if you're not new, if you're not new, if you're new, hey hon, how you doing? Yes, I am crazy, but it's better than being insane. Is there a difference? Yes. Crazy people are happy people. Again, y'all, I went to the stomach doctor yesterday. I think I told y'all that I was going to be going. I do have the bacteria. I don't know what it is. That man's been asking me what kind of monsters I got living up in there. I didn't think there was anything, but I do. I have H. pylori. It's a bacteria that comes in your stomach. They've got me on 4 different antibiotics. One I have to take 4 times a day. Another one I have to take 6 times a day. Let me tell you, today is just the first full day. Last night I took some of my medicine. Today has been the first full day, and I haven't even finished my doses. When she told me there's nothing about this that's going to be fun, man, she wasn't lying. Good Lord. Honey, these will mess you up. I thought having the stomach trouble was bad enough. You know, I had the gas and just the burping and the acid coming up. And yeah, I'm TMI, but y'all know me, I'm going to tell you anyway. I have no discretion. Down here in the South, you family, so we going to talk and discuss things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I'm on all that, and let me tell you, the monsters inside me don't like it. They're on a revolt. They're like, But water, I think, that's one reason why I'm drinking so much, I think. It's kind of, I don't know. And they are going to make me do, what do you call it, barium swallow. Well, I have to swallow the thing, and then they're going to see if it just closes up on its own, or if it's things that's getting stuck. I think it closes up on its own. Like I'm talking to y'all right now, and I can feel it it's like that tight. And I know that goes into my stiff person syndrome. There's muscles up in there, and so the more you use it, you're putting stress on it, it's going to squeeze. Been there, done that before. I am so sorry. Oh, man, I can't get enough to drink. Alright, anywho, 2 things are going to happen tonight. Homemade pizza, or pizza in general, but we're doing homemade. Y'all, Walmart still has these. 72 cents. So I went ahead and I sprung for 6 of them, because it takes 2 packs to do one Friday night. I have still got a case of my tomato sauce from from Aldi, excuse me. These are from Aldi. Some of my tomato products did come from Sam's because it worked out cheaper. And that's when you could not find the crap like at Aldi, and I had to have it shipped to the house from Sam's. Just saying. If you ever come across something that you can't find and it's a canned good, try getting it shipped from Sam's or Walmart. Just putting that out there. I have a few leftover pepperoni in this bag. Yeah, they've been in the freezer. They're okay. And then some left. These, I don't know how I opened them before I finished them, but anywho. And then I've got our cheeses out. I've got mozzarella that I bagged up. And then I've got the rest of this triple cheddar. Y'all, again, I know I've talked about it in another video, but if y'all find the triple cheddar, it's good. It's good. Now, normally, if I go to Aldi, I get the Italian cheese, shredded, and then the Mexican, or I don't think it's called Fiesta, or it might be taco style. I want to say it's just Mexican blend. It does not have the spices in it. Walmart has, I was going to say McDonald's. Lord have mercy. That was the word that's going to come out my pie hole. McDonald's has the Fiesta. Walmart has the Fiesta kind. And you got to be careful. I know for our family, there's a Fiesta kind, there's a taco kind. There's several different ones. If it looks like it's got the seasoning in it, if you can look at it and you can see like it almost looks like taco seasoning in the cheese, be careful. If your family does not like spicy stuff, stay away from that kind. Because I made the mistake, I'm like, ooh, this looks good, I'm going to try this. Yeah, no, no. It was hot. That, and then I had some mushrooms and black olives. I didn't use the whole can. So you can take and put them in a Ziploc bag, and just when it comes pizza time again, just pull out that bag, and you've got your mushrooms and your olives. If I would have cut onions at the same time, I would have probably thrown some in here. I do have some dice that I've got in the freezer that I might look through. And I do have some little peppers, but I'm going to be careful with mine and Fat Man's Pizza. I think I am going to skip the onions and the peppers, because that, I love onions and peppers. Love them. If you saw my 7-layer casserole, you know I threw that mess in there, and it was so good. I have put it down for our February menu. That is something that is going to stay on the menu plan. Fat Man made me, you need to do that again. But while I was looking for the recipe to kind of remind me, I knew how it went, but I wasn't sure on the measurements. And really and truly, it don't matter. Just throw what you want in there, babe. But while I was looking, I found the site MennoniteGirlsCanCook.com. And they have a 7-layer casserole that is totally different. It is kielbasa sausage, green beans, potatoes. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So that's on the menu too, because I've got, I know 3 things of kielbasa sausage left. And I've got 2 things of Italian links left. So I'm making my February menu out. And so I'm going to be using, I'm just remembering what I've got in those freezers. Excuse me. I still have another 2-pound thing of ground turkey. And I've got 1 pound ground hamburger meat that I got from Diwali World. This next time when I go to the store, I know I've got some stuff down for Sam's. I've got a very tight budget, because we've got to do a car tag for the new car. New to us. Somebody had made the comment the other day on, I guess it was our Facebook page. Ooh, y'all must be rich. You got that big, fine, nice new car. And I'm like, you guys stop and think, it's 2013. It's got 176,000 miles on it. Yes, to us, it's amazing. It is amazing. It's nice. I'm not going to lie. It is wonderful. It's exactly what I wanted. I'm getting me more water. But, we're in the process of Fat Man's trucks almost paid for. So, it's going to be a little crunch for a few months until we get that paid for. Once we get that paid for, will be a little bit better, you know, equipped. So, but yeah, when I say new car, it's new to us. We have never, and will never, I'll go ahead and tell you, we will never own a brand new car straight from the dealership. Worst mistake in the world you could ever do. Right when you drive it off and say sayonara to them, and they ain't even got out the rear view windshield good, you can still look back and see them and wave to them. You dumped $5,000 at least right there in depreciation. At least. And that's the low end. I forgot how Dave Ramsey and them said figure it up. But yeah. Yeah, right. Sorry, not Eugene. There was your money. So, anywho, we aren't going to preach. We ain't going to preach on that right now, Mama. Alright, I'm getting my cookie sheets out. I usually do them on my pizza pans. Love my pizza pans. But, I did them one time on the cookie sheets, and the crusp P at the end, got a little bit crispier. So, we're doing that again. Don't mind the pan behind it. Oh, it's got bacon grease in it. I should have poured it up, but it was too hot. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and make up our, it's $4.75. So it's very, very, very hot oven is what you're doing. And okay, yeah, you bake it for like 5 minutes before you put all your toppings and stuff on it. You'll mix it up, let it sit in a bowl covered with a little bit of oil on it for 5 minutes, and then you're going to put it in your oven and let it cook for 5 minutes. Take it out, then you'll do your toppings. So, y'all will see me as I do it. I need to get a bowl to do my crust in. I'm going to be rinsing out some bowls to do my crust. And I'll be back. And I promise this time I'll be back. I'm trying to get better at that. I think what happens is we get in such a hurry. I was hungry by the time it's done. Big Mama needs to fill this pie hole. For those of you that are new, we're in the South. This is your pie hole. Why? Because where do you put pie? In the hole. So it's your pie hole. It don't take much of an education to figure that one out. So let me get my bowl swashed out, get my pizza crust made up. I'll be back. Alright, I think I've got it where y'all can see. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing, maybe. Alright, I'm just going to show you real quick with the second one. I've already got the first one going. You just add your pizza crust to hot water. It's a ½ cup of hot water. And like I said, these crusts are still 72 cents right now. It is so much cheaper. I've done figured it up. Buying all my stuff like at the first of the month. Go ahead and get enough crust. And I am going to start doing some Friday nights, like every other Friday night. We're going to do sub sandwiches or some form of a sandwich. Or stromboli, or you know, something like that. Yeah. So, because they're getting, I am too. I'm getting where it's kind of tiring of pizza. No, Daddy?
Yeah.
Talking about we're going to start doing some subs like every other night. Every other Friday night. Every other night you're getting a sandwich. No, I'm joking. Can't be an egg sandwich. That's Spitzer right there. Hey, one of my ladies was talking about she lives in California. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say she said an 18 count of eggs. I have to look back and see, but I swear I think she said an 18 count. $17. And then there was another lady, she's from Canada, and she was talking about the 3 dozen thing is $25. I guess the two 18 counts, 3 dozen. $25. Yeah, no. And if you've noticed or looked, Walmart has like the egg substitute thing. Yeah, they make egg whites, but if you're baking, I'm sorry, if you're baking or using, you know, eggs for something, like if I'm making brownies, or even if I'm making Carol Beth. Well, no, Carol Beth did like the egg white omelet. I take that back. But you can get a container, I know at Walmart, the egg substitute, liquid eggs, cheaper than a carton of eggs. And what happened to the Eggland's Best, you know, the bougie eggs that we never could afford? They're cheaper than the normal, just run-of-the-mill chicken squats it on the ground, lays the egg, there you go. Does it? What's up with that? I don't know. Alright, hey Google. That heifer ain't gonna listen to me again today. Me and her have been having issues. She don't want to behave. Where'd she go? Here we go. No. No. I ain't got time for her. Hey Google. Set timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Starting now.
I changed her accent to British. They ain't got a southern one. Maybe I could do that. Hey, what you want? See, they need to change, Google. You need to have you a southern version. Hey, y'all, how can I help you? Don't you think, Daddy? I could be the voice of the southern. Hey, Google. Oh, now she listens. Helpful. Good morning, heifer. Usually she'll do it. Good morning, heifer. She ain't gonna do it. Usually she'd go, good morning, heifer, back. There you go. Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna spray my pans and we'll be back. We're waiting on our 5 minutes. Okay, so our 5 minutes is up. And I'm going to kind of angle y'all down some so you can see the pans. And all we're going to be doing is spreading the crust out. Here's this one. So I'm going to just kind of take it, plop it right there. And just wash my hands, so there you go. So we are just going to take... And I don't think, I guess I should have thought about that. I should have made 2 maybe for this bigger pan. But that's okay. We're just going to let it go where it goes. Try to keep your, see how that hole popped there, and now I really and truly just don't want to cover up. You don't want to be there. See, now it just doesn't want to cover up. It's just going to be stubborn and be a hole. And I'm just kind of mashing, just kind of keep mashing where it's thick and press out. Oh, it is going to work. Just keep pressing out. Press out. I thought about it whenever I was doing this and starting to kind of clean up my mess just a little bit. We love that deep dish Motor City pizza. Yes, I'm rubbing it in. It is canola oil. Did y'all know that canola oil is the oil they use on NICU babies to keep their skin? Because they have got like paper-like skin. And so, little grease, it's a wonder how thick you can drop it on. I'm just saying. But my skin is so dry. I don't know if I ever told you, that's what the dermatologist did decide what was on top of my feet. It is psoriasis. And my left one, my right one's cleared up. It's gotten a good bit better. My left one, you want to know the honest to goodness truth, I think it's gotten a little bit worse. But I'm using that steroid cream. I wonder, because now I'm taking antibiotics for my tummy. I've got steroid cream for my feet. You know, if you're my age, or maybe a little bit older, do you remember the movie with Lily Tomlin, The Incredible Shrinking Woman? Wasn't Steve Martin in it? Wasn't that her husband? No, who was that? I don't remember his name, but I know it wasn't Steve Martin. I don't remember. I can see his face. Anywho, all that being said, do y'all remember that movie? It was where he worked in like a company that made all kinds of products, but they had all kinds of chemicals in them. And she had been using this stuff. I mean, just daily, like mixing and using and going and doing with all these chemicals. And it finally started making her shrink. And so she finally got to where she lived in the dollhouse. And then she got to where she was just shrank away to nothing. And then they accidentally spilt chemicals all where she was. And then that made her come back. So I wonder, with steroid cream, antibiotics, all the other meds I'm on, am I going to start shrinking? I could stand to shrink this way. Wait, what's vertical? Is this vertical or horizontal?
Horizontal.
This is the horizontal. I need to shrink horizontally. And yes, I did homeschool our kids. Horizontal, vertical. I knew it back then. Let's just say my brain has got other pressing important matters to keep up here. It's like a file index thing. What do you call it? File cabinet. Once it gets so full, you got to dump some information to get more in. Right, Fatman?
Right.
Let's just say my file cabinet's done got rust on it. So those are, hey Google. She ain't gonna listen. We got about 3 minutes left and then we'll take our crust out. Okay, here's our pizza, and I just did some of the tomato sauce, some of the cheddar cheese, some of the mozzarella, did my pepperoni. I'm glad I checked that other pepperoni, the one that had been in there. Yeah, if your pepperoni has brown spots, don't use it. Or black spots, don't use it. Just walk away. Just walk away. This is the newer that I had. And I'm cutting these olives in half because they were just, I froze my whole. I mean, you know, you do what you do. Right. So, that's ours. I'm going to take that ice off. Yes, I did just throw it on the floor. Doris, she'll take care of it. Oh, you put it on the bottom rack. I know this. I know this. Alright, here's Carol Beth. Hers is going to be super simple. I'm going to use the rest of my tomato sauce. I'm just going to do it on there like that. Take the back of a spoon. We're going to just spread it all over. I'm trying to make it where, used to, I would open up a thing of spaghetti sauce and use it, and then we would have some sitting in the refrigerator, or I would freeze it and then intend to use it the next time and forget. And then whenever I would be cleaning out freezers, I would come across, I couldn't tell you how many little cups or Ziploc bags or whatever with a little bit of tomato sauce, because I would forget, and then, or spaghetti sauce, excuse me, and freeze it and then open up another one from next time we did pizza. And I'm hoping I don't have to get another thing of cheese out of the, well, I'm going to have to get some out of the freezer anyway. For like the weekend and the week. And, okay, there's the rest of that triple cheddar. Like I said, I've never seen that before, but it doesn't say new on it. So, if you've seen that kind before or tried that kind before, let me know. Because I'm thinking it's new. Alright, yeah, baby girl is going to need a little bit more cheese than that. She don't want pepperoni, so we're going to put it up. And our olives and mushrooms. Used to, I would do what we call pizza kits. You remember that, hon?
Yeah.
Here's some more mozzarella. It is frozen, so we're going to kind of bang it out. Yeah. Ooh, that hit my hand. Whoa. I think I broke a finger. Yep. I'm going to have to figure it out. I'll be back. Alright, there's Carol Beth's cheese pizza. Didn't it look good? And I double checked to make sure my crust. Here's mine in FATMAN's. I went ahead and cut it. I did put it back in for just a minute or two. Whenever I was cutting it, the bottom of the crust was good done because it was brown. But when I was cutting it, it felt like some of the center, you know, was still kind of not doughy, but not crunchy either. I kind of like a crunch to my crust. I don't want it hard. I don't like it hard. But I want it, you know, to have some crunch to it. I don't like it so soft and soggy. Yeah, no. But yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. We're doing pizza night. In fact, I've got to take some pictures to put on my Instagram for the Eat at Home challenge. I know Large Family Love, hey hon, she's doing it. It was her idea. You can check her out at largefamilylove.com. She's got a YouTube. She's got an Instagram. She is wonderful. And she's the one that does the Eat at Home challenge. And if you would like to join, I know Kathy from Mama Cat's Home. She's doing it. Hey girl. We still got a plan to get together at some point. But yeah, so we're going to be part of the Eat at Home challenge for the rest of the month. And then next month, we are joining in on the No Spin challenge. I'll have to pick up a few things from the grocery store, like milk, and we've got to have some chicken. If I can find some chicken. Pray I can find some chicken. But yeah, we're just going to do pizza tonight and watch wrestling. So, be good, be sweet. Don't start nothing. There won't be nothing. Share. Play nice with others. And if you need bail money, either tell me the good story that goes along with it, or look around, because I'm probably in your circle. Be good. Bye, y'all.